The E-Myth Revisited. Why most small businesses fail, and how to make yours succeed. Written by Michael E. Gerber. Published by Audiobookzone. Introduction. What if everything you thought you knew about running a successful business was dead wrong? What if the very passion that drove you to start your business is the same thing that could lead to its downfall? In the E-Myth Revisited, Michael E. Gerber shatters the myths of entrepreneurship and reveals the surprising truth behind why most small businesses fail, and how you can beat the odds to build a thriving, scalable enterprise. Entrepreneurship is often romanticized as the ultimate path to freedom, creativity, and financial success. But for many business owners, the dream quickly turns into a nightmare of long hours, overwhelming stress, and disappointing results. Why? Because most entrepreneurs are technicians who mistakenly believe that knowing how to do the work of a business means they know how to run a business. In the E-Myth Revisited, Michael E. Gerber delivers a groundbreaking perspective that has transformed the way people think about entrepreneurship. Through the story of Sarah, a struggling small business owner, Gerber uncovers the three critical roles every entrepreneur must master: the technician, the manager, and the entrepreneur. He reveals how to systemize your business, work on it rather than in it, and create a company that thrives without you. Whether you're just starting out or have been in business for years, this book will challenge your assumptions, ignite your vision, and give you the tools to turn your business into a well-oiled machine. Get ready to rethink everything you thought you knew about entrepreneurship, and discover the secrets to building a business that truly works. Part 1: The E-Myth and American Small Business. The Entrepreneurial Myth. It starts the way most dreams do, with passion, excitement, and an unstoppable belief that this time, things will be different. You've mastered a craft, perfected a skill, or honed a talent, and now, you decide to take the bold step forward. Your very own business. Freedom, control, and success are within reach. But then, reality strikes. And suddenly, the dream feels more like a never-ending nightmare. The Entrepreneurial Myth. Michael E. Gerber, in the E-Myth Revisited, warns us of a dangerous illusion: the entrepreneurial myth. The belief that just because someone is skilled at a technical craft, they are naturally equipped to run a successful business. But that's not true. Most small businesses don't fail because their owners lack talent or drive. They fail because their owners are trapped in a role they never truly understood. They don't own a business, they own a job. And worse, it's a job that owns them. The fatal assumption is, if you understand the technical work of a business, you understand a business that does that technical work. Michael E. Gerber. The entrepreneur, the manager, and the technician. Within every business owner, there is a war, a battle between three distinct personalities, each fighting for control. The entrepreneur, the visionary, the dreamer, the one who sees the big picture and dares to take risks. The manager, the planner, the organizer, the one who craves structure, order, and predictability. The technician, the doer, the worker, the one who believes, if you want something done right, do it yourself. The problem? Most small business owners are technicians at heart. They start a bakery because they love baking. They open a photography studio because they love taking pictures. But loving a craft is not the same as knowing how to run a business that depends on it. If your business depends on you, you don't own a business, you have a job. Michael E. Gerber. Infancy, the technician's phase. The business begins with excitement and energy. The technician is in control, working tirelessly, doing what they love. Every customer, every sale, every hour spent perfecting the craft feels like progress. But soon, exhaustion sets in. You wear every hat: marketing, sales, bookkeeping, customer service. There's no time to think, plan, or dream. The business grows, but so does the chaos. The harder you work, the more trapped you feel. The business is no longer a source of freedom, it's a prison. Then comes the breaking point. A moment of realization that you can't do it all alone. But hiring help isn't as easy as it seems. Adolescence, getting some help. Desperate for relief, you hire your first employee. Then another. Finally, you can breathe, or so you think. But something unexpected happens. Instead of feeling free, you feel anxious. The new hires don't do things your way. They make mistakes. They don't care as much as you do. And before you know it, you're fixing their work instead of focusing on growth. You stand at a crossroads. Either you take back control, doing everything yourself, or you learn to delegate, systemize, and trust. But letting go isn't easy. The technician inside you doesn't want to give up control. The purpose of going into business is to get free of a job so you can create jobs for other people. Michael E. Gerber. Beyond the comfort zone. Growth demands change, and change is uncomfortable. To move beyond adolescence, a business must transition from being personality-driven to being system-driven. This is the painful yet necessary step toward true entrepreneurship. The solution? Building a business that works without you. One that is based on processes, not just passion. A business that can scale, evolve, and operate consistently without relying on your presence every day. But most businesses never make it this far. Many retreat back to the comfort of the technician's world, doing the work themselves, convinced that no one else can do it as well. Others collapse under the weight of their own disorganization. But a few break through. Your business is nothing more than a distinct reflection of who you are. If your thinking is sloppy, your business will be sloppy. Michael E. Gerber. The choice. So, the question is, where do you go from here? Will you remain stuck in the endless cycle of doing, fixing, and struggling? Or will you embrace the challenge of building something greater than yourself? Something that can survive, thrive, and grow, even when you step away. The E-Myth is not just a lesson in business, it's a wake-up call. And for those willing to listen, it's a blueprint for freedom. Part 2, The Turnkey Revolution. The Franchise Prototype. Imagine walking into a McDonald's anywhere in the world. The experience is eerily familiar, the same golden arches, the same crisp fries, the same efficient service. How is it possible that a teenager in New York can make a burger with the same consistency as someone across the globe in Tokyo? The answer lies in the franchise prototype, a powerful system that transforms businesses from chaotic, personality-driven ventures into predictable, scalable machines. Michael E. Gerber argues that even if you don't plan to franchise, you must build your business as if you were going to. Why? Because a business that can function without the constant presence of its owner is a business that can grow, thrive, and ultimately, provide true freedom. The system runs the business. The people run the system. Michael E. Gerber. Most small businesses fail because they are built around the owner's expertise rather than a repeatable process. Without a clear system in place, every decision, every task, and every responsibility falls on the owner's shoulders. This makes growth impossible. A business built on systems, however, ensures that anyone can step in and achieve the same results. The franchise prototype isn't about replicating a product, it's about replicating a process. When you create clear systems, your business becomes scalable, trainable, and most importantly, sustainable. Working on your business, not in it. The biggest mistake entrepreneurs make is getting trapped inside their business, working in it rather than on it. When you're constantly buried in daily operations, you have no time to step back and see the bigger picture. The business consumes you instead of serving you. Gerber insists that real success comes when you stop being the technician and start being the architect. Instead of simply working harder, you must design a business that works without you. Think about the difference between an independent bakery and a Starbucks. The bakery owner is personally involved in everything, baking, serving customers, managing accounts. But at Starbucks, there's a structured system in place. Employees follow a step-by-step process, ensuring quality and efficiency, no matter who is behind the counter. This is the difference between being self-employed and being a business owner. If your business depends on you, you don't own a business, you have a job. Michael E. Gerber. To escape the technician's trap, you must shift your focus from doing the work to building the framework for others to do the work. This means creating clear standard operating procedures, SOPs. Documenting step-by-step processes. Ensuring consistent results regardless of who is executing the tasks. Developing a scalable model that doesn't rely on your personal involvement. A business that runs on systems instead of people becomes predictable, efficient, and ready for expansion. The business development process. So, how do you transition from a business that relies on you to a business that runs like a well-oiled machine? Gerber outlines a structured business development process with 3 key steps. 1. Innovation, the art of doing it better. Many business owners think innovation means creating something brand new. In reality, the most successful businesses innovate by refining the customer experience. Think about how McDonald's didn't invent the hamburger. What they did was innovate how it was made and delivered, speed, consistency, and efficiency. They didn't create something new, they perfected a process. In your business, ask yourself, how can I make my product or service more predictable and reliable? How can I improve efficiency without sacrificing quality? How can I standardize customer interactions for a seamless experience? 2. Quantification, measuring what works. If you can't measure it, you can't improve it. Successful businesses don't operate on gut feelings, they operate on data. Every decision should be based on measurable results, whether it's customer satisfaction, conversion rates, or efficiency metrics. Key questions to ask. What numbers matter most in my business? Revenue, customer retention, order fulfillment time. How can I track my most important performance indicators? What changes lead to better, measurable results? By quantifying every part of your business, you eliminate guesswork and gain clarity on what truly drives success. 3. Orchestration, creating a consistent experience. Once you innovate and measure success, the final step is orchestration, ensuring that your business runs the same way, every time. This is where the franchise prototype comes to life. A successful business doesn't rely on talented individuals, it relies on flawless systems. Employees don't have to guess what to do, they follow a well-documented process. Consider customer service scripts, ensuring every customer receives the same high-quality experience. Operations manuals, clearly defining every step of a process so anyone can follow it. Training programs, allowing new hires to integrate quickly and perform at the same standard. A business that runs with precision becomes more than just a job, it becomes an asset that can scale, grow, and eventually, even be sold. Business is not something you own. It's something you build, so it can run without you. Michael E. Gerber. The ultimate transformation. The turnkey revolution is about more than just efficiency, it's about freedom. The ability to step away from your business without it collapsing. The ability to grow without working 100-hour weeks. The ability to build something that lasts. Many business owners never make this shift. They stay stuck in the technician's role, trading time for money, unable to escape. But those who embrace systemization and strategic thinking unlock a whole new world of possibilities. Gerber's message is clear: don't build a business that depends on you. Build a business that runs without you. That is the difference between struggling and scaling. Between surviving and thriving. Between working in your business and working on it. So ask yourself, is your business truly built to last? Or is it still just a job disguised as a business? The choice is yours. Part 3, Building a Small Business That Works. The Business Development Program. Sarah sat at her desk, staring at the pile of unfinished work. The dream that once filled her with excitement now felt like a burden too heavy to carry. She had started her business to find freedom, but instead, she found herself chained to a never-ending cycle of exhaustion. Michael E. Gerber, in the E-Myth Revisited, presents the business development program as the key to breaking free. It's a structured, step-by-step guide that helps small business owners move beyond survival mode and build a business that truly works. This program isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter, designing a business that can grow, scale, and function without depending on the owner's constant involvement. Great businesses are not built by extraordinary people, but by ordinary people doing extraordinary things through well-defined systems. Michael E. Gerber. The transformation begins with a shift in mindset. Business owners must stop seeing themselves as workers and start thinking like architects, designing a business that serves their life goals rather than consuming them. Your primary aim. Why are you building this business? What do you really want? Most business owners never ask themselves these questions. They get so lost in daily operations that they forget their original purpose. But without a clear primary aim, the business will lack direction, leading to frustration and burnout. Gerber encourages business owners to look beyond financial success. Your primary aim should be about the kind of life you want to create. What do you want to experience? How do you want to feel? What legacy do you want to leave? Without a compelling vision, a business becomes just another job. But with a clear purpose, it becomes a powerful vehicle for achieving personal and professional fulfillment. Your strategic objective. A vision is meaningless without a plan. That's where your strategic objective comes in. This is a practical, measurable roadmap that defines what success looks like for your business. Key questions to answer. What kind of business do you want to build? What financial goals do you need to achieve? What metrics will define success? What is your target market? What makes your business different from competitors? A business without a clear objective is like a ship without a rudder, it drifts aimlessly until it crashes. Michael E. Gerber. Your strategic objective ensures that every decision, every investment, and every hire moves your business toward a clearly defined goal. Your organizational strategy. Every great business has a solid foundation, and that foundation is structure. Most small businesses operate chaotically, with roles and responsibilities shifting daily. This leads to inefficiency and burnout. Gerber emphasizes the importance of creating an organizational chart before you even hire employees. Define each role, its responsibilities, and how it contributes to the company's goals. Even if you're the only person in your business right now, designing this structure will help you prepare for growth. You must structure your business like a franchise, even if you never plan to franchise. Michael E. Gerber. A well-structured business doesn't rely on individual talent, it relies on well-documented systems that anyone can follow. Your management strategy. Managing a business isn't about controlling people, it's about creating an environment where people can succeed. A great management strategy includes clear job descriptions and expectations. Well-defined metrics for success. A culture of accountability and empowerment. Most small business owners fail because they micromanage. They believe no one can do the job as well as they can. But true management is about coaching, not controlling. It's about developing systems that allow employees to perform their best without constant supervision. If you want your business to grow, you must learn to let go. Michael E. Gerber. Your people strategy. Hiring the right people isn't just about finding skilled workers, it's about finding the right fit for your company culture and vision. Key principles of a strong people strategy. Hire for attitude and culture, not just skills. Develop structured training programs to ensure consistency. Provide clear career paths so employees stay motivated. Build a company culture that attracts and retains top talent. The best businesses don't just hire employees, they build teams that share a common vision. Your marketing strategy. A great business is worthless if no one knows about it. That's where your marketing strategy comes in. Marketing isn't just about advertising, it's about creating a brand experience that makes customers want to return. Gerber emphasizes the importance of consistency in branding, messaging, and customer interactions. Every touchpoint, from the website to customer service calls, should reflect the company's mission and values. Key elements of a strong marketing strategy. A clear unique selling proposition, USP. A repeatable customer acquisition system. Consistent branding and messaging. A focus on long-term customer relationships, not just transactions. People don't buy products, they buy the way those products make them feel. Michael E. Gerber. Your system strategy. A business that lacks systems is a business doomed to fail. Gerber's core message is clear: systems are what make a business scalable, efficient, and sustainable. Without documented processes, every task becomes a new challenge, leading to inconsistency and inefficiency. Your system strategy should cover operations, how products or services are delivered. Customer service, how customers are handled at every stage. Marketing and sales, how leads are generated and converted. Finance, how money is managed and tracked. A systematized business doesn't just run smoother, it allows the owner to step away without everything falling apart. A letter to Sarah. The book concludes with a heartfelt letter to Sarah, a small business owner struggling to keep her dream alive. Gerber reassures her that success isn't about working harder, it's about designing a business that works for her. Sarah, like so many entrepreneurs, had built a business that depended entirely on her. She was overwhelmed, exhausted, and on the brink of giving up. But by embracing the business development program, she could transform her business from a chaotic job into a structured, scalable company. Gerber's message is clear: you don't have to do everything alone. Build a business that supports you, rather than consumes you. A business should give you more life, not take it away. Michael E. Gerber. The final takeaway. The E-myth isn't just a theory, it's a roadmap to business freedom. By following Gerber's principles, any small business owner can escape the technician's trap and build a business that truly works. The question is, will you stay trapped in the daily grind, or will you take control and design the business, and life, you truly want? Conclusion. In the E-Myth Revisited, Michael E. Gerber doesn't just offer a roadmap for building a successful business, he provides a profound shift in mindset that challenges the very core of what it means to be an entrepreneur. The journey from being an overworked technician trapped in the daily grind to becoming a visionary leader of a scalable, system-dependent business is not an easy one, but it is undeniably transformative. Gerber's insights remind us that a business is not just a job or a passion project, it is a living entity that requires structure, clarity, and a clear vision to thrive. As you close this book, the question isn't whether you have the skills or the passion to succeed, it's whether you're willing to step back, rethink your approach, and commit to working on your business rather than in it. The systems, strategies, and principles outlined in these pages are not just theoretical, they are actionable steps that, when implemented, can free you from the chaos of day-to-day operations and allow your business to grow beyond your wildest dreams. Remember, the goal is not to create a job for yourself but to build a legacy, a business that can run without you, serve your customers exceptionally, and provide value for years to come. The E-Myth is not just a book, it's a call to action. It's an invitation to dream bigger, think smarter, and build a business that truly works. The choice is yours: will you remain stuck in the cycle of overwhelm, or will you take the leap and create something extraordinary? The future of your business, and your life, depends on it.